TRX, we start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was exactly within this move, I mentioned if we want to look for buy, we have to get one more drop with the breakout of the previous low before we look for buy. And that's why I mentioned we can expect the price to drop, and this is exactly what we get. But there was no trade set up to look for sell unless we had entry below this. That's why if we move to 15 minute, there was no trade set up to look for. The only way to get this trade having entry below this. That's why we didn't add in our analysis because it was a short-term trade. All right. Anyway, as what we expected, the price dropped, and this is the reason. So what I mentioned, we if we wants to look for buy, let this what the price give us one more drop with the breakout of the previous low. Now we want to see whether we can put this one as a flat for one move up, or this is the only flat and this is the last move. Okay. Anyway, we move to daily chart. We want to see how we can look at the chart. As you can, the price drop based on daily. And as I mentioned in my last analysis, we can expect the price to consolidate here for longer time before we get the reversal. That's why I mentioned if we want to look for trade based on lower time frame, we need to be really careful. And if we move to forward chart, as you can see, as what we expected, the price drop. Okay, now the question is whether this is the start of the down move and the price can retest the previous low, or we can expect to get one move up, we get the bigger flat. Okay, we don't need to care about that. The only thing is, as I mentioned, if we get any reversal, any buy setup within this range with the breakout of this, if we get, this is what we're looking for. All right, this is what we are more interested to look for. But how about if the price continue? We cannot look for sell because as we can see, we don't have any trade setup. The best thing is if we get one more reversal, we get the buy, then from there we see the flat. Any sell from there we can look for. And if the price continue from here, the only times we can look for sell if we get the bigger correction here, or we wait for the price retest the previous low. If we see there is a breakout from there, we look for buy for sell. Okay. Anyway, based on forward chart, we don't have any trade setup either for sell or for buy. And if we move to 1 hour chart, if we get any reversal, any buy within this range with the breakout of this top, this is what we're looking for. This is what we are more interested. And as I mentioned, even if the price drop break the previous low, we cannot look for sell. Selling at this range, as long as the price haven't break the previous low, is not a really good idea, unless the price start to correct and give us a deeper correction. If we get, then from there we can make a decision. And again, right now, any reversal with the sharp move flag, this is what we are more interested to look for. Okay, it doesn't mean the price have to reverse. If it reverse, we can look for buy, and this is what we are more interested. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup or reversal, then I will share. Thanks.